DIECAST NORBZ is a channel devoted to the teen to adult toy collector, pop culture fans, and fellow nerd enthusiasts. This is a PG-13 channel. I might say viewer and parental discretion is advised. Hello everyone out there once again. It's time for another adventure of DIECAST NORBZ Activate. This is DIECAST NORBZ Galactic Hooligan. And I really appreciate each and every one of you for joining me today, as I am loving the fact that you're actually loving the Wheeljack video that I just posted just like a little while ago. Thank you for giving a lot of love to Windblade and everything. And Thundertron, you know, like he's actually trickling in there and everything. But thank you for joining me and everything. Once again, I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already, please hit the like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, as I'll be bringing you new content probably maybe twice a week or something if I can, and if anything else, probably once a week. But like, you know what, it's always good times coming back and talking with you all again. Calling all cars, there's an APB out for Chase. I am really excited to bring this guy out now and everything. You know, honestly, I was supposed to talk to him like a couple of days before, but then all of a sudden I got Thundertron in hand, got excited about that guy, and then I got Wheeljack in my hand, and I ultimately really got excited about that guy and everything. You can actually see it in the video and everything. But Chase is no slacker whatsoever or anything like that when it comes down to being cool. He is just such a great figure in hand and everything. I've been loving this guy and have actually been dying to talk about this guy. So let's get over to the stage and check this guy out, and welcome. All right, here he is finally, as promised a few days ago. But there goes Chase and all of his amazingness, and he is just such a great police car and everything, looking aggressive. He actually has so much great detail here and everything. I am loving the fact that he's actually kind of like on the cusp of, like, say, old school police car and like Mustang or Challenger or Charger or Duster or something like that. But you do know that he actually does carry some American muscle in here and everything like that. He is just really wonderful. I'm actually loving everything on him and everything, from like these lights over here kind of make me think Mustang more than anything else and everything like that. But we are just traveling straight up and down this guy. That front assembly right over there looks so aggressive. I love it. We actually have like a lot of like yellow window details and everything, Autobot symbol. You actually have his lights over here. That's actually really great. He actually comes with a few accessories, which is this claw weapon right over here and everything, which is actually made in translucent plastic, and it's actually colorized translucent plastic and everything like that, because like over here we actually have like the actual color that it should be and everything like that. I'm not exactly sure how they go about this process and everything like that. I'm pretty sure it's like a paint overlay that's actually over here and everything like that. But since it is that, just everybody be really careful with this. You actually have two sides that you can actually take out of the thing altogether and everything like that. I'm pretty sure that if you wanted to form another weapon on this guy, you can, just by removing these two pincers and everything. We actually have these two, I think what actually looks like megaphones and everything like that are actually attached to the sides and everything. I am really looking forward to see exactly what Toy Hacks is actually going to bring us as far as Toy Hacks details and everything like that for this guy, because it is so warranted on this guy and everything like that. I could absolutely see like the police signs going over here, police going over here. And being from New York, I really love the fact that he actually comes with the boys in blue color and everything like that. Like, these are great. And also, this is actually pretty impressive about this guy. Let's just move in a little bit more. And he's got exhaust pipes coming in right over here. Exhaust pipes coming out right over here. Exhaust pipes coming right out from underneath and everything. So, what is it? 10 in total and everything. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 10 exhaust pipes coming over here and everything like that. And how freaking fast does this guy actually have to be? How greedy on acceleration does this guy actually have to be in order to like actually need 10 exhaust pipes and everything? That is just pretty awesome to me. I love it. We actually have like these rear windows right over here and everything that you can't really see anything through. Kind of like more I think it's actually kind of like more like Trans Am inspired more than anything else, but very cool. I am loving everything about this so far and everything. Kind of wish the hubcaps were actually painted off and everything like that, but they're still really nice. They're rollable and everything like that. They are actually friction pegs right on the inside and everything like that. So all of that is actually okay and everything like that. He actually does roll pretty well and everything. So he's actually really just a great figure and everything, a great car and everything altogether. I'm loving the headlights over here. The only thing that I could actually see that Toy Hacks could actually do on that is kind of like maybe give us a little bit more silver detail on the outside of the lights altogether and everything like that, just to like give it a little bit more oomph and everything like that. But aside from that, he just looks great. Size comparison style, we're gonna give you a whole police rundown here. We're gonna give you Chase with strong arm, and she looks great with him and all that. I really think that these two actually really fit each other pretty well. Although I do still think that this truck mode is actually like a little bit too short. But like aside from that, she looks great with him. Clamp down, and I love the fact that these guys look so good and everything, you know. Lamborghini styled car as compared to American Muscle. Very cool. Turn back up, we have Barricade and one of our fair lady Z brothers, Prowl, and these guys really look good together and everything, you know, based on the fact that they actually kind of like actually match each other almost like door to door and everything like that, you know. I think that this guy could be a little bit smaller, or this guy could have actually been made a little bit bigger as far as like a police cruiser or something, you know what I mean? But they weren't matching this guy up for him or anything like that. Chase as a Rescuebot is in a class all his own. So let us get into some transformation and see how amazing this guy really is in robot mode. Let's go. Headshot! Transforming Chase is really awesome, actually. They have like a few transformation techniques in here that I was not expecting or anything like that, or any toy whatsoever. So we can actually start off by removing this piece right over here, and you can actually transform them with these pieces on and everything. It doesn't really make like a whole lot of difference or anything like that. So we're actually going to start off by lifting up these exhausts right over here and over here. When you're going back into a vehicular mode and everything, you just kind of like want to squeeze this down a little bit more and everything as you're actually going into it. They may be a little tough to actually get in, but don't be afraid to squeeze it in and you'll actually get it. Now we're actually going to remove the arms, and they are actually pegged in right underneath this panel right over here. So just do that, and then we'll actually just jimmy his hands out just a little bit, and then we'll actually kind of like come over here and then remove that, and then remove this section right over here as well. After that, we actually just want to bring this all the way up, and when you're going back into vehicular mode, all you want to do is just like make sure that that windshield actually just goes right underneath the bonnet here and everything, and then you should actually have it. So like, let's do that right now, and we'll bring all of this up over here. This is great. I really love what they actually did with the legs over here. So we'll actually start separating them all together, and then we'll lift up the front headlights right over here. We'll bring out the feet right over here and the heel, and we'll actually do the same thing on the reverse side. We'll actually bring out the feet and then the heel all together, and that is just the lower part of that lower bumper right over there. Just wheel that out right over there, and then we just want to just come over here, and then once you're actually done with that, you just want to bring all of this all in here, and then just kind of bring this wheel here, and then there we go. And that is one wheel that's one leg actually all done. And then we'll just do this on this side. We'll accordion this leg right over here. And then we're actually gonna bring this wheel all the way around and have that snap on the inside, and then turn his legs right over here, right above the knee cut right here and everything. So that is that part done. Then all you want to do is just bring this piece down. You want to open this up also and everything, and then squeeze that in. Bring his front chest piece. Oh, before we do that, let's just move his head out just like so. We'll bring this out, and then over here we'll just maneuver his arms up just a little bit. It's a shame they don't really lock in anywhere, and I would love to have actually seen that final step being the thing that we actually do right over here and everything. I kind of wish it was like some kind of like friction joint that was on the inside and everything like that to actually kind of like solidify the transformation. But over here also, just move his arm up, and there we go. We have Chase in robot mode. He's awesome. So let's take a look at this guy in full value. So let me tell you something. I was really crazy about like everything that Chase was actually bringing us as soon as we actually saw like his production photos and everything like that. I really love Chase here. I'm digging this Rescuebot's face here and everything like that. He is just really amazingly done here and everything like that. I kind of wish that we actually had like a place right over here. Well, we do actually have a place right where his badge is. I kind of feel like within that badge, they could have actually kind of like typographed like a little mini Autobot symbol here or something like that, just to like kind of like solidify the fact that he is an Autobot and everything altogether. That face, I am loving everything about that face right over here and everything. That face actually has kind of like a very chiseled look and everything like that. And it's actually very robotic looking and everything like that also, which actually kind of like ups the value on his robotic look and everything like that, like with his square chin, like everything over here is actually super boxy and everything like that. I kind of feel like the only other character who actually pulls this off is Bulkhead altogether and everything, but I really love the way that actually looks. His head sculpt is just really properly done and everything altogether. I love like the detailing that's actually on the back of his head, just really great stuff. And then moving on through the whole entire bot, he actually does have these mini wings right over here. I know a lot of people have actually been complaining about these mini wings altogether and everything. I haven't had like a real issue with it altogether or anything like that. Hasn't stopped my playability with him and everything like that. I know it gets in the way of moving his arms, but aside from that, it's really, really great. I'm actually loving the look of him and everything like that. And I kind of feel like any cool like police bot should actually kind of like have wings on the back and everything like that. I think they were actually kind of like trying to emulate exactly what Prowl actually came with and that sort of thing. The elephant in the room for me is the fact that he's actually so empty on the inside, and I kind of really wish that instead of like just like a flat like plastic glass kind of a thing, I kind of wish we could have actually had more plastic to kind of like maybe solidify this a little bit more and everything like that, kind of like solidifying its maybe like unbreakability and that sort of thing and everything like that, because like this chest kind of worries me somewhat and everything like that. We actually have like the hinges right over here that are actually all plastic and everything. I wonder about, when it comes to clear plastic, I always wonder about the passage of time when it comes down to that and the elements and everything, when it comes down to breaking it and everything like that. But like, aside from that, he's really not bad whatsoever. I love his hands over here. His hands are just really brilliant looking and everything. And I love the fact that we can actually like take these and kind of like take them out and then use them as like say like a bullhorn or say like another kind of like mini pistol and everything like that all together. So that's actually really great. And speaking about that, you actually have like there we go, these blast effects. These are actually very blast effects compatible and everything. I didn't have anything in blue or anything like that at the moment or anything like that, or I kind of wish we actually had like a real red kind of like blast effect and everything like that. So he could actually kind of like do this fire and ice fist thing or something like that, you know what I mean? Which I thought would have actually been really cool for this guy. But he's like really cool, just like just being able to do this alone and everything. So that's actually really nice also and everything. But going down here and everything like that, these legs are just really nicely done. Hardly any waffling or anything like that, except if you actually want to go in here and complain about that, you can and everything like that. But I really do think that his legs are actually really nicely done and everything. Again, I wonder if we could have actually gotten like a little bit of paint in the background here and everything like that to kind of like give you the illusion that it's actually like a full boot or something like that. But all in all, he's really, really nice. His articulation goes like this. You actually have a twist right over here on his neck and everything like that. You can actually go 360 due to transformation and everything. No movement on his light bar here or anything like that. You actually have wings that can actually go in and out a little bit, so that's actually okay. You actually have 360 inhibited by the wings and everything like that. Right over here on the arm, you can actually go up and down right over here and everything like that. If you actually want to use that little bit of articulation, you can. You can actually move his arms. They're actually like about that far out and everything, so not really a good range or anything like that. You can actually move them down just a little bit and everything like that, so that's actually really cool. Let's see, you actually have bicep rotation right over here. You have a nice 90-degree bend right over here and everything also. And they added this, he says it's a separate twist piece, right? It's a separate fist piece all together and everything. And I kind of wish that we could have actually gotten like a hand rotation right over here. This doesn't even serve anything in transformation or anything like that, but it is something that you can actually use if you actually really wanted to use it. He actually has like waist rotation right over here, so that's great. Does he actually do super kung fu? Yes, he does, and that's actually really nice. I love the way his trousers are actually cut and everything like that, so you can go all the way out like this. He actually gives an amazing high kick right over there and everything, so that's actually really great. He goes out to like about that far until this piece actually kind of like cuts into things, so that's actually kind of a shame about that. But also thigh rotation right over here. You actually have like a 90-degree bend right over here at the knee. And let's see, we also have we also have an ankle tilt right over here and everything. Nothing as far as dorsiflexion or anything like that, but you do actually have a heel tilt right over here. So all in all, he actually does give a good range of articulation here altogether, and he's really awesome. He actually has one other weapon right over here, and that is this Energon clamp and everything like that all together. So you can actually put that in by friction, and you squeeze that into his hands, and he's actually ready to give the clamps to just about anyone, you know. So like, he's actually really cool. I'm loving this guy altogether. I kind of wish that they actually gave him like an ulterior blaster and everything like that, but he really isn't lacking for anything. And the grizzled detective sends his cops out on the beat, and he's going out to fight crime with his team. First Lieutenant Prowl, hot-headed Captain Clampdown, Lieutenant First Class Strong Arm, and Barricade. You know, there's something I don't like about Barricade at all. I think it's his shifty eyes. Gotta keep watching him. But that is the full police force so far and everything, and I'm actually really liking the way these actually look all together. Some in for duty to serve the public trust. Some are in it for action, for the adrenaline rush. And some of them just want to watch the world burn. But these guys are absolutely great. And if you really are on the cuff on getting chased here, excuse me as I knock everyone down all over the place and everything, but if you're actually on the cusp of getting chased altogether and everything, you really shouldn't be. He is really awesome, and I really highly recommend this guy. I'm gonna come over to you with some final thoughts in just a moment. So what is not to like about this figure altogether? Like, I really think this guy is probably one of the best police related figures that have actually come out in a long time that actually looks like a police cruiser, and he's wonderful. I love his dynamicism. I love like everything that he actually does. That face is actually really great, and that visor just really says something to me with the colors that just like really pop and everything like that. At first, I kept on wondering if they actually got like a little bit of inspiration from washi paper or something like that, but like this guy is just like really great all around. My only complaint is probably like the like how hollow the chest actually is and everything. That's my only elephant in the room. Aside from that, he is just really 1000%. I think that you should actually get him if you actually have a chance to find him in the stores and try him out and everything like that. You absolutely owe it to yourself to check this guy out and everything. He actually does everything pretty well, and I'm actually kind of surprised that I'm actually saying that about a Rescuebot character. I really want to see more and more Rescuebots actually come out pretty soon and everything like that, so we can actually have the full assembly, because I really do think that this guy is actually great, and we actually owe it to ourselves to see another Rescuebot character kind of like make it into the main line and everything. In fact, all of them, because I think all of them actually have some really great designs, and design-wise, I think they would actually lend themselves really well to the Gene 1 influence and everything like that. So like, if you actually can get them, highly recommend it. Once again, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you who have actually joined me week after week and everything, coming in for my trip through nerddom, even though like with transitions and everything like that being the way it was and everything, going from one home to another and everything, you've actually stayed with me. So thank you for doing that for me and everything. I really appreciate it right here. And I look forward to seeing you all back once again and everything like that. Remember, pass me around to all your friends like a blunt and then come back and everything like that. I can't wait to talk to you once again. As always, treat each other out there with respect, love, kindness, tenderness. Make sure that you're treating them as well as you'd actually want to be treated yourselves and everything. Make sure that you actually put all that love, all that power of positivity and everything like that, and put it all around the universe. Send it back over here to HQ, because I could always use it myself. And as always, when these stop being magical, that's when I'll stop collecting. I look forward to talking to each and every one of you soon.